Welcome back to Detroit Wants to Know. This week we've been coming to you from Bricker Tunis Furs in lovely West Bloomfield, Michigan. My guest this segment is Arthur Bricker. Mr. Bricker, you can shake my hand.
How are you, sir? Pleasure.
Man, it's a pleasure being out here.
Well, you look great in our stuff, I'll tell you.
Well, we're going to get into your stuff in a minute. How long have you been in the fur business, and specifically here in West Bloomfield?
42 years here.
Now, you're in the corner of Orchard Lake and Maple.
Yes, at the Orchard Mall.
42 years. How have you seen the fur business evolve?
Oh my goodness, you know, in the years that I started with Motown in '67, making everything for everybody. I've done everything for the Four Tops, the Spinners, the Temptations, Diana, Mary, I mean, you name it. Martha, I mean, Martha just wrote her book. I'm in her book. Mm-hmm. And I have progressed with everybody because I grew up with everybody. Mm-hmm. And it's been the greatest time of my life. The 20 Grand days where I was there every week.
Wow. You were at the original 20 Grand?
Original with Baby Jean and Ziggy Johnson, mm-hmm. who was the MC, mm-hmm. and Marty K. Bush and Bill Eisner, who owned it, were friends of mine and customers of mine. So I was there every week.
So, I mean, we could come out here and buy a fur, but we could also come out here and get a history lesson.
Oh, you're not kidding. I went to the first NACP meeting at the Gotham Hotel in 1957.
In the basement?
With John White and Sam Gant.
Really?
They were our friends and customers.
That's amazing.
So I go back a long way with everybody.
So you go a long way back with Detroit, and here you are in West Bloomfield. Okay.
Well, you know what happened to me?
What?
I was on Livernois. First, we were 45 years downtown on Farmer Street, right in back of Hudson's.
Okay.
My father became ill. My uncle died. I moved out to Livernois and 7 Mile Road. Uh-huh. The riots came, '67. Mm-hmm. I got 6 calls the night before from everybody saying, Arthur, the riots started on the east side. And one man in particular, who's not here anymore, okay, Ed Wingate. Mm-hmm. Remember the name?
Ed Wingate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He sent 6 station wagons with guys with shotguns to protect me, to take my furs out of my store on Livernois and take them to my house. I was just married then. I was living at the Whitehall Apartments on 9 Mile and Providence mm-hmm. Drive. They took everything out of my house, out of my store, and took it to my house.
Well, I'm going to tell you what. So in January.
The heart. I mean, the heart of
you mentioning Ed Wingate. Okay, in January, I'm coming back here. We're going to sit in those black chairs, and you and I are going to talk about the numbers. Willie Bryant, Ed Wingate. Those were amazing guys.
Oh, but Joanna Jackson, Joanne Bratton.
Right.
Well, she was Diana Ross's godmother, and she's in Vegas now. But when she comes in, we've been friends for 50 years, Joanna and I.
Okay.
So I made everything for her.
It's amazing. Speaking of making everything, I've been wearing this for 2 segments. How much does something like this cost?
I'll tell you in a second. $8,500.
$8,500.
This is Prada. This is all sheared mink, mm-hmm. and it's reversible to Prada leather. It's a gentleman's garment.
Okay. Most people don't think of men wearing furs.
Yeah.
We also have my good friend, Kelly Garrett, the Mayor Pro Tem of Latham Village. She's modeling some stuff for us. Tell us about this gray vest she has on. What is that?
That's a Russian silver fox. It's a platinum silver fox vest, which is gorgeous. I mean, it's really, and it looks great on her.
Oh, it looks awesome on her. So let's say somebody were properly motivated to buy Kelly that Russian.
Well, they would get a special price.
They would get a special price. What does something like that vest cost?
I think it's around $6,000, something like that in that area.
Wow.
But it's gorgeous. I mean, it's the best in the world.
Okay. Now, Kelly is now in this red.
That's a black sheared mink.
That's a black sheared mink.
Trimmed in red dyed silver fox, which I just brought back from Europe with me. I was at the shows. Because I do most of my stuff in Europe. I do all the couture things. So
the red sheared mink, what? Say that again?
It's black sheared mink.
Black sheared mink.
With red, dyed red silver fox trim.
How much does something like that cost?
About $6,000.
About $6,000.
Yeah.
Do you have a layaway plan?
Yes.
Okay.
We also have a right-away plan.
You have a right. I bet you like the right-away plan.
Right-away is much better than layaway.
You definitely did deal with Ed Wingate. You're hilarious.
I'm going to tell you a story about Ed Wingate if you have a moment. Okay.
We got to go to break, but I'm going to hear that story about Ed Wingate,
and
because Kelly's going to model some more of your fabulous stuff for us.
Okay, wonderful.
All right.
Thank you for having me.
We'll be right back, and what Detroit wants to know, who thought we'd be talking about the amazing Ed Wingate. that's when men were men. Talk to you later. We'll be right back.